The family says Jacob Blake is paralyzed and he will need a miracle to walk again. He was shot in the back on Sunday by a Kenosha police officer. Businesses across the city are boarded up to prevent more damage and looting. Tony Atkins has that. First, protesters are facing off with police outside the Kenosha County Courthouse. It's surrounded tonight by steel barricades. It was the scene over the last 90 minutes or so of a pretty tense clash between protesters and police. Tom DURIAN's there live to tell us what's going on. Tom?
Can't hear them right now. I lost the call. Hey, Steve, sorry about that. We're getting moved back here because it appears somebody broke into the building that is over here. But we're just outside Civic Center Park, and we're walking back right now. They've already cleared most of the protesters out of this park, out to Sheridan, and they're now moving us back too.
Media doesn't matter. Move.
They're telling us media doesn't matter to get going. So this is what's happening right now, but I want you to take a listen to the family who spoke earlier today.
They shot my son 7 times. 7 times.
Jacob Blake Sr. leading off the family's emotional news conference Tuesday.
My son matters. He's a human being.
Jacob Blake remains in a Milwaukee hospital undergoing surgeries to treat the gunshot wounds he suffered Sunday when a Kenosha police officer opened fire.
It is going to take a miracle for Jacob Blake Jr. to ever walk again.
Family attorney Benjamin Crump says Blake suffered a severed spinal cord and shattered vertebrae, leaving him at least temporarily paralyzed. His mom spoke with him in the hospital and recounts what he said.
I want to be with my children, and I don't think I'm going to walk again, Mom.
His mother added that Jacob doesn't understand what's happened in the wake of the shooting, but says he wouldn't approve of the damage done in Kenosha.
I noticed a lot of damage. It doesn't reflect my son or my family.
Julia Jackson says she prays for her son's recovery and our nation.
We are the United States. Have we been united? Do you understand what's going to happen when we fall? Because a house that is against each other cannot stand.
All right, Steve, sorry about that. We're having some issues with the cell phone. As you can imagine, there are a lot of people out here with phones right now. The police have moved us back from in front of the courthouse because it appears somebody broke into this building here, which is a dinosaur museum. Just over to the left here of Tim, the photographer, you can see there appears to be some sort of smoke coming right now. That's some of the CS gas, which hit us pretty strong right before the 10 p.m. hour. They're trying to push people back away from this building. There's a police squad car in the parking lot right there. And then back over here, I'll have Tim zoom in this way. You'll be able to see the line of both sheriff's deputies and National Guardsmen that have been in front of the courthouse for the last few hours or so. Then into the park, those armored vehicles are there right now. That's what they use to push people out of the park. They literally put them up on the sidewalk and drove through the park and pushed people out. The protesters are now out on Sherman, which is just east of where we are right now, and that is where they are right now. So we'll continue to monitor this and come back with you in just a bit once we get our bearings here and figure out where we can be safe and out of the way of the police officers. Back to you.
All right, Tom, get to a safe place. We'll check in with you a little bit later. Thanks.